We continue to inform you about the events on the front line of the Russian-Ukrainian war. Friends, don't forget to like this video in support of the Ukrainian people fighting for their freedom. Soldiers of the Presidential Brigade hit a Russian T-90 tank in one of the frontline areas with a kamikaze drone. A precision strike, minus the most modern tank in Russia. Let's start with the Eastern Front. Russian occupants are once again spreading rumors about their alleged control over the village of Sinkaivka in the Sawatoway sector. However, this village remains under the control of the Ukrainian army. A real battle is taking place near the village of Novoy-Horivka. The enemy has deployed about a battalion of tanks. They managed to burn some of them, but the enemy is deploying crossing points and improving the logistics of their units. Also, on the Eastern Front, the line in the Serebryany forestry was clarified. In the second half of July, the Russians launched a massive attack and overwhelmed the positions of one of the newly formed brigades. As a result, a stable line of contact has only now been established. The enemy's further advance was stopped almost immediately. In the Bakhmut sector, fighting continues in the vicinity of Klishkiivka, Andriivka, and Orikhovo-Vasilivka. Near Bakhmut, soldiers of the 92nd Brigade from the Code 9.2 unit turned a T-80 tank, a 2S-1 howitzer and an MTU-90 tank bridge builder into scrap metal with just one attack drone overnight. Thanks to the high skill of the drone operators, the occupiers lost more than $5 million worth of equipment. On the southern front, north of Robotyne village, before the Ukrainian assault, Ukrainian artillery of the 47th Mechanized Brigade shelled the area with conventional ammunition and picked cluster munitions, recorded by drones. In the area of Novoprokopivka, the Ukrainian armed forces pushed into Shurovikin's defense line along the front for 9 kilometers and reached the western outskirts of Verbov village. In the Zaporizhzhia sector, Ukrainian troops are also destroying Russian tanks using Javelin and Stugna ATGMs. The summer campaign is over and the autumn campaign is beginning, which will still provide opportunities for offensive actions. The fall of 22nd became a landmark, the landing in Serebryansk Forestry, Frederikas 2.0, offensive campaign on Izium, the attack on Lyman, the de-occupation of Kherson and even some successful actions in Enerhodar, which have already been mentioned publicly by some participants in those events. The enemy continues to mine the territory and improve the control system. Accordingly, in the spring of 2024, Ukraine will have even worse conditions for offensive actions on land. Finally, it is worth noting that the M7 Bradley Fire Support Team was first seen in service with the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Instead of the TOW launcher, it is equipped with target detection equipment that allows it to operate at a distance of up to 20 kilometers and transmits this information to artillery units.